Hello and welcome, Raymond community. Oh, and Boba says hello too. Back to Trials of Cold Steel. We are now on chapter 3. So right now we are off to study with certain people. You guys sit down, little beans, so I get this over you. You're not getting any candy. You're not getting candy. Or food. You want a spring? Yeah. He's like, what the fuck, Mom? That's not food, you bitch. That's what I was playing with them. Anyways, like I said, I kind of want to focus on hanging out with Toa and Crow, like the extra side characters a lot. So since there's 2 hanging out with them, we might as well go see them. Hey, Reen, what's up? Huh, let me guess. You're set away nice and diligent when your orbital lamp suddenly went out. Swing and a miss. Consider your elections despite how close the midterms are getting. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never been there when it's point to start studying this late in the game. How's that working out for you? He's actually pretty good at comes up practical stuff. Test skills, first aid, and all those kind of things. Really? See, also you don't need to study for. You wouldn't shake about any of it. I'm happy to teach you a thing or 2. Sure, take you up on that. Wait, you serious? You regret teaching anything is a little unnerving. Were you just joking? Nah, it's cool. Might as well show you the ropes. Cool about a chair too, George? Go for it. Circles out not a screen. What about something to be testing the first years on? Should probably make sure you got your CPR down too. Take to brush up on that. Do you think he'll come up? This is one of those most basic things anyone would expect out of Thor students, so it wouldn't hurt to know. Right, here's how it goes. President's collapsed first up and checking whether or not they're conscious. If they're unconscious, it's safe to assume that they're in trouble. Next, you're gonna want to shout for help. You're not gonna want to try and handle this on your own, got it? Well, if you have help me out, the better the chances are to survive. That makes sense. Next, we're making sure they're breathing. If they aren't, if someone's rude about the way they are, it's CPR time. This involves getting a repeated combination of chest compressions and rescue breaths. Then you keep this up until left pulse and breathing return. Got it? Don't give up until the very end. Understood. This seems like the kind of person I could count on a jam. Sure is right about him being good at practical stuff. Now all you gotta do is put that into practice. See a girl in need? Make it right in there. When she makes and sees theater life, instant fireworks. Hands lips are in the right spots already. If I think about anything positive about you, you go and say something like that. Oh well, this is useful. Thanks for taking the time to teach me. Look, my son, got there and get some good grades for me. Thank you. And then we're gonna go see Toa in the student union building. Probably in her council room. I don't know. Oh, there's Emma. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's her bunny ears. I'm dumb. Okay. Hello, Toa. Oh, hi, Reen. How goes the studying? My sister's probably fine. Please give me my first winter's over, so I'm a little nervous. Ah, first years. How does it? Doesn't help the military academies have a lot of subjects other schools don't, but you get used to it. That's true. Come on, study military science exam too. Oh, you're gonna want to make sure that you're ready for the economics exam too. Why's that? Well, it's much just a subject. That's not very nice to call Vice Principal Henrik, Angie. Said the tender right ridiculously hard exam. Oh, I know. Well, I can be answering for you for free at least. Are you sure? Of course. You're helping me out, right? Political economics is still a strong subject. We won't pass this up. I'm sure it is. Well, if you're offering, I'd really appreciate it. I sure am. Let's get started then. Let's read and Toa study session begin. I know, also, like I said, I always got the vibe that, like, I feel like Toa and Reen would just be cuter. Besides the fact that Toa is just so tiny. Most of the stuff I wasn't sure about makes a lot more sense now. Honestly, I don't know any other ages. They're all supposed to be under 18, but, like, it only says, like, they only point out age of people who are really young. So it's like, apparently Wazy is 17. In, during the Azure games. Azure and Zero, the crossbow arc, and it's like, oh, the more you know. That's good to hear. We should probably go with some current affairs too. For an exam? Yeah, the rest of us haven't putting questions based on recent news into the exam. This year, we should go over some recent enacted laws. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing you put in there. Just so much people become off guard, get everyone good lecture for being indifferent about society. I'd rather avoid that. Recent laws. The Financial Transactions Act from last year is my best known, I suppose. Requires you to inform prospective buyers of the risk of selling them stocks or securities. Then people suffered massive losses buying shares lately, so it was best to keep people informed. So this is for the Financial Transactions Act. And then there's the Imperial Transportation Act, which determines the rules of the road for drivers. That was last year too. There are more and more people buying cars lately, nobles and converts, but car accidents are getting out of hand. This is especially true in Heimdall, which is why the law was enacted there in the first place. I have to try and remember that. And then there's the Provisional Taxation Act, which impacted just about every province you could think of. In other words, a fancy name for much reviled tax increases. The tax in the provinces almost doubling lands and business taxes. Probably heard about him. I have, yeah. He's like a pretty major topic back in Celtic. If he's gonna send a question about recent law, it's probably gonna be about one of those three. Hopefully there'll be some help at least. You know them come up, you really helped me out. They're a lot more confident now. Thank you both all for your help. Didn't do anything, just hanging out. If there's anything else you want to know, let me know. I'd be happy to help. Thanks, I will. Yay! And then I think that kind of leaves me to do whoever the fuck I want. Because this is it. Oh, are you two studying? You see probably with Laura because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured out a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that's when we shouldn't try. We're going to deal with a series of exams starting in a row like this. Losing this will be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rain? Yeah. Love to. Exams supposed to be focused on basics of illustration, right? You got it. Let's get started. I want to ask you the first question, Rain. Sure. Okay, first question. Lisa, what is a desin? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines. There's like a hair in my mouth. I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way the light hits its subject. You did correctly. So, Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays the subject roughly with every little way and detail, so it's going to be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right, sketches and dessins are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. The big difference is that dessins usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. There's a method's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? That'd be Croy, I believe. So nice stuff. Maybe that means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let's see if I can find some. Hey Rain, if you want, I can ask you the next I can ask the next set of questions. It's probably effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. I literally have this hair that like will not get out of my mouth, so it's annoying. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist, maybe you should accept this. You know, he's a kind-hearted person. So let's reconvene our art study session. Thanks. Sorry, Tony, I didn't realize because of the rain. I already headed back to the dorms.
Excuse me?
Ah, hello!
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness, but I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
I never introduced myself, but alright.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Reen?
Hi, Lisa.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay.
Just two besties walking to the dorm together. 5 feet
Hey,
apart
it's not
because
often the two of us
death
get to walk
lovers.
back to the dorms together, is it?
Well,
Got the hair. Or most of it, at least.
at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you think you did on the exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Arabonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am.
I don't remember this, but it's
But
cute.
you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
You know the best part of having these videos is that I myself can go back in time and look at, like, anything I don't remember.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps
Shit.
must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the
True.
entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Midterms. First, there are 4 grueling days when exams begin. Okay, here's why I look back and forth for a minute. July 1952. What's their answer? They're on a rough color. What image which of the following styles would be most appropriate? Sketch. There's their answer. It's gonna do this like one by one, so we're all suffering together. I want you to remember that. And the cut of audio is because in Trails, anytime you tab out, it mutes your music. Every Trails game does it. I'm not really sure why. Yay. Allows arts without courts. I'm sorry, I'm not really reading it, excuse me, but you can read it if you want. This done. Imperial Public Transportation Act. Answer. Okay, one more. On a fucking Saturday? Rip. BDAC. Catch them making it through 4 days exams. What do you know? Looks like the area ended right along with them. Clear as the car's way of rotary all for your hard work. I think the reason was stand up to scrutiny. I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Phew. Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and bluff all that pent-up exam stress. The post results next Wednesday, so take it easy till then. Don't relax too much, because you got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon, too. Full intensive study, completely forgot about that. We just need to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. 6 days and we'll know we're going for our next field study. Yep, you should be at the weekend with another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You'll have at least one day off. I guess there's probably technical practice once in a while. Oh, one more thing. I got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. We're back into tomorrow night, so don't like burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. Funny, funky, nice little music. I love her in her pajamas, it's great.
Oh, now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird.
Imagine walking around your college campus with pink pajamas and bunny ears and no shoes on. And a bunny tail.
And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man
I'm dead.
desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle.
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Reen. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Maybe I should put
Will you be
like,
helping
a
the student council
pad
again
around
tomorrow?
right here, and then it won't hurt as much. That's a
That's
good
the
idea.
plan.
I have like little cotton pads.
I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for
It's
so long.
true.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, it looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time. Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to?
Well, Gaius, Fee, and Laura aren't here.
He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with him. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt
Nah.
he.
I have no idea. Fee and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Most of us are here.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so too?
It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
Yeah, I have to move my glasses. I'm gonna move my glasses under and see if that like. I don't think it makes a difference the way my ears should actually.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or
I might
misunderstandings.
just hang it off my ear. It's like this.
Neither did I.
We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I mean, Jaeger Corps is pretty crazy, so I mean, not everyone's accepting of you doing
I
that.
can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you.
Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Huh?
Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here? She didn't. Mother didn't.
But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory.
Sharon!
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance,
Sharon,
everyone.
I really like.
My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Thanks, Sharon. Beyond the railways.
Whoa!
But that's fucking great every morning. I fucking wish.
Simply spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible.
I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast.
That's right,
Yeah,
Emma.
breakfast
It's a
really.
traditional Erebonian style of breakfast.
Sorry, I have like a heating pad, so I'm always like adjusting my shirt and shit.
I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit
You
lackluster.
know, I'm used to just amazing ones.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself. Thank you very much.
Got a whole crowd.
Oh, fine. I'll take this up with her myself. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her
So
inspection tour,
nonchalantly.
so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week.
That's a good point.
Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Rhineford.
There you go.
And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company.
The
Her
shirt makes
family's
me,
probably
makes me
got
look
more
so
money
wide 'cause
than
it's so
most of the
baggy.
aristocracy.
Not that I care that much, but sometimes I look at it and I'm like, damn, I'm just a fucking rectangle.
I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps while with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
Yeah, I mean, if I grew up with a fucking maid, I'm sure she does know you well. So beginning the day with Sharon's peerless breakfast, no one in his class will have to go about the day of their team. Meanwhile, Reen was to check the task the student council had given him for the day. Old schoolhouse, orbital car, and secret admirer. Hey, Chris from Georgia and Angelica. How's the orbital like too? What are they need help with? So this is the engineer club before I head to the old schoolhouse. Well, it's the first 19 days, so might as well take the most of it. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so my 2 main quests. First, we're gonna start with this one, because I have to get a quartz or whatever, so. Hey, Lorene, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna ask where Lisa and Laura are. This would love with flowers would do wonders and brighten up this dreary old building. That's not making Lorene's life more hard than it already is. Sorry, probably shouldn't think out loud. Someone talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. I don't, my shirt? I can't. I have on a nicer shirt. This was needed testing out the orbital bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh, please. I think you're making that vroom vroom noise before you even stepped through the door. I was not. But wait, does that mean? Yeah, we'll try out the orbital bike. Me? Because that's what I wanted this to be. I never actually expected it to happen. Give me all juicy details when we're actually ready to test. My nose is so itchy right now. Before we start, however, I want to make sure you have the time. So how about it? Ready to ride? Yes. Okay, let's ride. My hair's like static right now. It's like driving me crazy. Good answer. First of all, let me tell you a bit about the bike. I have like water on my desk. I'm kind of like. This thing here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. Because that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, brakes, even the heart handlebars. I see. She expects she and that bike are practically symbiotic. And she's actually said, behold. Because you just basically hurt, it's gonna lose tough for anyone else to handle. Think of her as an unruly horse. And then she's a fine bike, she shouldn't play nice with strangers. Right, I'm really hoping you'll make it through this alive. Don't scare now, Angie. Pros are doing it just fine. So he's been working on this bike since we started too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Which is great, you have a more objective opinion after your ride. This makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling a little nervous, are we? It's over the highway. There's such an interesting collection of people. So, what are Toa and Crow doing here? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this, so I came along to show some support and take some time off work. One reason the quite as sweet as little Toa's here. Consider, this bike's at least partially my baby. He was an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Thanks. Crow, to make me any more nervous? Don't worry, Ian. Just ignore everything this guy says. I do. It's worked great for me. We built the bike, so stay focused and keep yourself safe. Right, thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. Should know trouble then. Show different beasts. The basic ride is the same, so have fun. Thanks, Angelica. That helps. Won't let you down. Okay then, let's just try everything you know. Yeah, get it now. The things you want me to test are starting up the bike, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right. I want to see how I handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. Might really get them so you're on the bike proper, though. Hit me. First of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving, so let's talk about how to get started. Set the engine simple enough. Not smoothly right off, depending on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Once you shift into first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slowly and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next step is switching gears. For switching gears, make sure you pull on the clutch quickly and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like when you start her up. I can do that. Last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle and apply the brakes to both wheels front and back. You don't want to give each one different amounts of pressure though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front wheel and lightly to the back wheel. That should bring her to a smooth stop. Strongly front, lightly to the back. It's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. That's the way. This is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. So what do you say? Ready to go? You bet. I don't remember that. I didn't even check if my audio's working. Shit. Okay, it's working, guys. Don't worry. Right then, first let's start with the engine. Wow, that's pretty intense. I can't remember how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those engines aside and get going. Okay, so pull the clutch level, shift the rest, twist the throttle. Right then, all you need to do is let it go with the clutch while moving. Don't tell me this. You know what she said again? She said to release the clutch slowly and steadily. I remember, guys. Don't worry. Now we're talking. This is great. This must be like kind of cool though, in a sense. I would still be terrified. There he goes. Gonna see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. You know how fast that bitch goes too? Dude, this thing get to the capital, which I don't know how far that is, but in one day, crazy. I put cotton over my ear so it wouldn't hurt, on like my headphones, but now it just feels weird. Which is amazing. Amazing just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. I can use the speed now. Let's try switching gears. Okay, first you off the throttle, then you need to pull the clutch in, change gears, then release it. That's the way to hold I had the clutch for the blade during all this. What was it again? Pull and quickly, release slowly. Right, I need to pull on the clutch quickly before I change gears. So I need to release the clutch slowly but steadily. Hell yeah. There we go, perfect. Dude. It seems like that would be kind of fun. I think also maybe like part of the reason I hate the idea of motorcycles is because people don't know how to drive. But if there's nobody else on the road and you're just fucking like going by yourself on this, it might be kind of fun. This way this look great. I get why Dr. loves it so much. Well, it's gotta come in eventually. It's probably trying to stop. See, hit the brakes. Much pressure to put on them. Strongly at front, lightly at back. Pretty sure Jack has strong on the front brakes and light on the rear brakes. So it was exactly what I expected to do, so I guess I did it right. It's incredible though. It was so very long, even though the phone won't stop. Looks like I snap out eventually. Larry's waiting for me. Better head back now. Meow. Wait. I'm sorry, look at the speed above him. Welcome back, Green. Well, how was it? I'm amazed to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibration, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along. I've experienced anything like it. No amount of horse riding could even prepare me for this. Just wow. Guess you got some potential. Look at this guy. Trying not to calm and compose, but they just screaming, let me go back out and ride. Plain as day. Since he can't really well too based on your report. I have to admit, they expect these kind of stuff today. He was an unwieldy machine. See, one person can say his first ride with her too. I said I could have a worthy rival waiting in the wings. Not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. Just pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. I want to hear some more detailed impressions of each phase. Well, let's be back at the engineer building. Good plan. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Thanks, man. That video should come in handy. Glad I could help. Thanks for much more stable ride from here on now. From now on. She's sure to tell Lisa's mother about everything we learned today. We end up mass producing robo bikes. Lisa's mother's the chairman of Renford Group, isn't she? So you know you're familiar with each other. Wagner and Renford families have shared a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah, they're both big names in Ruhr, right? Ruhr? I think that's what they say it. Ruhr? They say Ruhr, don't they? Which I hate. Yeah, Angie's one of the group's biggest shareholders, too. Oh, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. So they're probably the engine number of parts for that bike, too. Let's take out your hands on everything. That's right. Although, whether or not Renfro actually mass-produce the bike is an entirely different matter. We're just supposed to turn a profit, so only as happiness we show it would make money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it something that the masses can handle. Today, you're a big help in getting closer to that goal. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impressions of you are right on the mark. I can't speak today, clearly. Oh, I haven't properly thanked you yet, have I? You probably yesterday. Still a token of my thanks. Thanks. Sure, this is like really valuable quartz. Of course. Should I put it to good use? Well, then, thanks a lot for your help today. I'd like if you could help us next time we need a hint, too. Cancel as soon as you ask. I gotta buy quartz from this guy. Okay, so for our bonding events, I have to use his because I have to get a character note, so I do have to go do his. Phew. Oh, your clothes are covered with dirt. You're more of this than I realized. It's just dirt, hardly an issue. It's a good deal of effort to care for horses. I suppose it's only natural to end up like this. Huh, I suppose you're right. Should I get my hand away in here? Yeah. Care for a little help? Got experience working on the horse myself, so it helped things go a little faster. Must be your hobby to show up unbidden to assist people. If it does come an opportune moment, though, I was about to start watching them. Sophie ready to join in. Washing a horse? That sounds not fun. Do you have to bathe horses a lot? She was very as tough as I remember it being. Already thinking of throwing in the towel. You don't offer to help, so I don't think I'd let you back out so easily. I know. Aren't you getting a little tired, Eustace? We don't want you to exert your frail little noble body or anything. You should go take a nap. What do you take me for? This is nothing. If you put as much effort into your work as you did toothless jokes, you'd be done by now. Shit! Get on, Eustace. Shut up, I'm doing just fine. Guess he's only friendly to girls and used to guys. Right, time to folk. Oh there, we've got a wild one here. No Shamble, the dog's recently arrived from the North Highlands. He's too young, so he hasn't quite gotten accustomed to the stables yet. Does school normally get horses all the way from the Highlands? Indeed, they're not the best horses. Even the army gets their horses from there. Now then. Here's a nice horse. I'm pretty good at that. When I was younger, I used to go to the stables whenever I felt bored, or I liked how I had to ride horses and how to take care of them. I'm truly grateful for that. It's really lucky to have each other. Ugh, Oh my god, some student will never host with a silver spoon in his mouth showing up like this. Subtle, but he's definitely changed since he came back from last field study. I feel like he's more willing to be open with us now. Can you explain what you're staring at? Don't mind me. Yeah, you've got a horse to clean. I can see the girl in the back doesn't like him. Okay, so I have to go talk to. I have to do Toa's one. Nice work today, Reem. Looking forward to midterm result announcements as much as I am? It sounds strange to say it, but I am. Looking pretty busy for someone who just finished the midterm stuff. You bet! Already is halfway through, we got a lot to discuss. So much, in fact, that we even reserved the time just to discuss it. There's the Academy Festival, someone who's a swimming pool next month, there's about a zillion other events. And I guess it isn't easy being a student council member. I think the last person in the world who'd actually take this advice, but try not to overwork yourself. I guess I'll consider it. Thanks, Reem. She's busy, remember, there's nothing to help. Yeah. Something I can help you with. I got some spare time and you seem swamped. Really? That'd be great. Just so happens our usual note-taker's is home nursing a cold today. Would you mind filling in for her? No problem. There's one thing I can do. It's write notes. So I felt Arena jot down every idea, both helpful and harebrained, raised at the student council meeting. After a short parade of exchanged names, shaking hands and slightly too long eye contact, he got down to business. Well, that should cover everything on the agenda. Summer will be here before we know it, so I think the pool should be our highest priority. Agreed, we'll get right on it. She decided who will be handing each task while we're at it. It'll allow me to take care of the arrangements regarding the pool. I'll get our documents started out and hand over to the requisite instructors. Why does he speak like that? That's what I'm talking about. You mean it? Thanks. Let me know if anything comes up. Oh, speaking of which, did any updates on what I discussed last month? Well, please allow me to gather necessary documents. She's so good at her job that even the upper class students are hanging on her every word. Guess she didn't just charm her way into office. Several similar riveting discussions later, the council meeting drew to a close. Thanks for the help today, Reem. I really didn't stay to help me clean everything up, but I'm glad you did. You're always doing so much for us. I'm just trying to return the favor. But you're really something, you know that? Getting a ton of stuff to start on plan, you made it look easy. You're like a human student notebook. Thanks. I think you might be exaggerating a bit, though. I couldn't get a thing done with the rest of the student council. Not a thing. Really? You really saw it during the meeting. They will sort everything out because everyone brought their ideas and opinions to the table. I see my fancy chair and acted my role as president, but they're the ones doing all the heavy lifting. I never would have thought of it that way. If I'm being honest, I'm not really suited to being president. If I'm pleased I am, there's no way I can let them down. If I can't meet all their expectations, I want to show them that I'm trying. I guess the best anyone knew she could do. So Totally's got that much to get her. If I know what I want to do, if I have that kind of purpose, maybe I know what kind of man I want to be. Reem? Oh. And then Starcho was trading with all my to reach him and gently pinched his cheeks. Oh, what are you doing? Sorry, you just looked so astonished for a second I couldn't help myself. Your first year, when you get ahead of yourself, get another full year here to figure things out. Wait, you're not psychic, are you? Not even working, Reem. I can see as well as anyone, if not better. I don't know if you're so worried, but yes, will come in time. Just take things step by step. I guess. No, you're right. If you don't know what she's saying is true. If I start getting this hurt, I'm just gonna paralyze myself with fear. So a lot more stuff to clean up and put away. Once you finish, make us some tea. That's when I get me to hurry up. I still like Toa and Reem's relationship way more than Elisa. Finished their cleanup and sat down and enjoyed a lovely cup of tea together. Yay! Okay, and then I have one more. I think she is back here, looks like. This is a great shot. We love this. Huh, isn't this class region locked? It is, but I checked on a woman and it was open. Jenna must have forgotten to lock it after he was done. I see. So brings you here. I got an argument with Ferris earlier. She started asking all these questions about my last name and she found out it was Sharon. And he ran off here. How many times am I gonna have to deal with this? She's really upset me. There's nothing I can do to help her out. I'm not the best person is, but you don't talk to Lisa. It's better to let these things out than bottle them up. I mean, thanks. Who's ever at the lockup? Did we just get locked in? There we are. Wait, did you just lock the door? Seems like it. Guess we're locked in. My luck keeps getting worse and worse today. This isn't nighttime or anything. I'm sure someone will come by before long. Why would you just sit here and be like, oopsie daisy, they locked the door? Like, I'd be like, hey, yo, wait, guys, I'm still in here. That's true, but, so it's just, getting me in the dark, behind a locked door. No, Lisa, focus. It's all Sharon's fault. Maybe your Ferris and I were arguing about her. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? You wouldn't say that if you knew her. She always does this. Imagine living with someone who knows nearly everything about you, but never thinks about your feelings. On top of it all, she's always taking Miller's side. Like she did when what? Oh, sorry, I should not try to pry. Even so, you don't really dislike Sharon, do you? I mean, I guess I can't say dislike. It's kind of just like someone who's been a permanent fixture in your life since you were a kid. See what I mean? If she's gonna be the caddy anyway, you might as well try to make the best of it. So she's sort of like an older sister to you, right? Siblings aren't always easy to deal with. You're right about that. But still, I wouldn't kind of think about me a little bit more. And then I won't go so I shouldn't think of you, Lady Lisa. Hello, Sharon. Sharon, what are you doing here? Whenever you're in need, I should be by your side. After all, it's not what all sisters for. She doesn't make an interest, I'll give her that. I can't believe she heard all that. Oh my, didn't mean no anything personal between the two of you, did I? I'd be more than happy to lock the door again, leave the two of you to whatever it is that you're up to in here. Don't even joke about that! I love that the maid's like, I'll keep it on the down low for you. I love Sharon. Sharon's so great. Okay, and then, yeah, it's just old schoolhouse time. Fuck it, I'll get down with Lisa just because she's slightly lower. See, the first time I played it was just like who could help me fight the most, but now like I'm like, eh. Let's go. Everyone ready? Ready whenever you are. Even in front of what you discovered during your previous investigations. I'll not slow us down without you can be certain. Alright, I'm counting on you. After what happened last time, there's no saying what we're in for. Keep your wits about you, everyone. New floor, new floor. So this is the elevator you mentioned. It does seem rather mysterious. I forgot. I keep forgetting to put her in her pajamas soon. There are lights lit up on the main panel too. Looks we can go down as far as the third floor now. When did it happen? How does this device possibly work? What's powering it? Anyway, let's check out what the third floor has in store for us. We need to investigate whether anything else has changed this month. Range is my default voice. That's what I am doing. That's what I do with all the main characters. Joshua, Lloyd. My voice will never sound like theirs. I can try to at least somewhat mend other people's voices, but main character, because like I don't know, I can make them like softer for the girls or like the other stuff like that. But you know, like cool, like Randy or Crow. But the other like NPC, like I say NPC, I just mean like, you know, like because like they're like not really like alive characters. Excuse me. Guess it's third floor then. There's another stone door. I think it's fair to assume that we'll be fun strong monsters looking inside. Yeah, they be sufficient we're not headed for a picnic. Alright, let's be careful out there, everyone. Okay, made it to the end, so we going in. Look at this guy.
This one looks dangerous.
Get him.
Be careful.
Well, we won. So, that was a mess for this floor. Must say it posed quite the challenge. Now I've fought some monsters like that every time you... And you fought monsters like that every time you ventured in here? Yeah, every time we reach the end of the floor, a beast shows up just like that. Is something the matter, Reen? I just think I think it might have worked out something about this place. Looks like we explored as far as we can go for now, so let's head back inside. I'll tell you more then. Yay! Okay, back outside. Since already, huh? I've been down there a long time this month too. Thanks for your help today, everyone. There's no way I could have figured out plays out my own. Glad I could make myself useful. So, what was it you noticed? Well, I think those clothes actually follow certain rules. Rules? Well, think about this. The first rule would be that there's always a door at the entrance to every floor. The second is that there's always a really tough monster waiting at the end. The rule is that each month a new floor opens up for us to explore. This will seem to have been the case every time that I think of it. It makes me feel like someone's testing us. Test? I guess when I start to think about it, it does kind of feel that way. I just want to say that's true. Who is it and why? It appears we have no choice but to continue these investigation excursions if we hope to find any answers. Yeah, it seems that way. Either way, we've got as far as we can go in today. Let's meet up again next time. Cool. Yay! I just did a bonding point. I have to do some side quests and then I'll go hit that bonding point with y'all. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Gaius. It's either Gaius or Emma. So, and I usually never talk to Gaius because I just like, I don't know. I just don't really care, I guess. Hey guys, you couldn't pray. Yeah. Since our sets over here, come along and give my thanks for another fulfilling day. Hi, you're pretty pious, Gaius. Because I used to say that, because that's kind of funny, so. Thinking back, first met here on the day of the entrance ceremony, too. My nose is like really itchy right here. I think I like dry skin. I know it's already been 2 months since then. Should I join you here? Yeah. And if I join you, some things I need to pray for, too. You're always welcome. Let's pray then. I mean, I think Gaius is sweet, and like, he's a good guy. He's a good Gaius, you know? But like, his personality seems so bland compared to some of the other characters. I should do. Sounds actually. You're from the North Highlands, aren't you? So from right here, but still revere Adios, don't you? Of course, the then for Dracos himself appeals to the church once the War of the Lions came to a close. Because that even now, a traveling priest visits regularly to hold classes, kind of like your Sunday school here. Ah, thus revere the winds of both of the Highlands just as much as we do the goddess herself. This has been tradition passed down by ancestors even since they first set foot in the Highlands. The winds and the goddess, huh? Does that mean you hold Sunday school among the fields or something? And is it not far off? Their classes are held outside. I learned a lot from traveling priest who was there when I was younger. Tell me back then, even showed who I am now. Wow. Maybe we really do meet because of destined to do so. Can appreciate the idea much more than since I've read at Thor's. Meeting you and the rest of the classmates is among the most meaningful events of my life so far. Makes you say it like that with a straight face. Oh, come on. Where do you think I get that from? Can't mean me. Just taking what you think us unless you told us. Choose you can get though. I think that's one of your good points. Maybe I should get down the heartfelt teachers from now on. Like Lloyd. Lloyd's still a little bit more like cheesy, I guess. Okay, that's end of that, so back to the dorm we go. It's getting dark. Enter the dorm.
Oh, Reen, did you just get back too?
Hi, Sarah. It's kind of nice that they talk because, like, in other
hey
games,
there, instructor.
they'll
Welcome
like
back.
they never speak, so their text bubble will appear, and I'm like, I'll say something in a voice, I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Well, the
I love when I
building's
guess
still
the voice
standing,
wrong.
so I guess you all behaved yourselves. It looks like you've really thrown yourself into helping out the student council, Reen. But you spend all your time working, and life will just pass you by before you know it.
Alas, if only my evil step-teacher would stop dumping a bunch of work on me and let me go to the ball. Hey, did something happen? You look really beat.
Nothing bad. Just been real busy these last couple days. That Toval really needs to learn how to treat a lady. Honestly, dumping that much work on me? Come on, I'm too delicate for that.
Mm-hmm. I guess your hot date didn't turn out so well then?
Huh? Of course it did. As if a night with me could fall short of unforgettable. He was just amazing. Such a gentleman, so strong, so passionate. But I'm afraid all the details might be more than you could handle. It's too soon to corrupt your poor, innocent heart.
Yeah, I almost want to believe it, but yeah, I don't think so.
Everything okay last night then? Nothing major happened while I was away?
Not particularly. Oh, wait. Actually, we had a woman show up claiming to be the dorm's new caretaker. Did you know about this?
Oh, she's here already? I'd heard that the Reinford family was sending a maid, but I wasn't sure when she'd arrive. Something sure smells good, though.
Oh, I'll bet that's Sharon fixing
Yeah.
dinner. She's a great cook. She made breakfast for us today, too.
Oh, I can hardly wait. This Class 7 gig has some real fringe benefits. I'll have to get her to whip up some snacks to go with my beer later.
Looks like she knew about Elisa's family after all.
Of course she knew. Bitch, they picked the class.
Welcome
She's a
back,
teacher.
Master
You think she
Reed.
didn't know her
Lady
fucking where she
Sarah?
came from? Or at least her last
hey,
name?
Sharon. Good to see you. You can stop with the Masterine stuff, though. It's not like I'm the one paying your salary.
Oh, but that just wouldn't do at all. Politeness toward those I serve is part of the maid's code of honor. Or might you prefer something more like, my dearest Reen?
Whoa! Not in front of the teacher.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sharon. I was sent here to serve you, courtesy of the Reinford family. I will do my utmost to cater to your every need. I hope I can be of service.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Though if you don't mind my saying, you look a little familiar. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
Huh?
I'm afraid we haven't. You certainly don't seem to be an individual one would ease. I look forward to serving you,
forget.
Lady Sarah Valestine.
Why, thank you, Sharon Kruger.
This feels like a
Yeah.
good time.
To make my exit.
Hmm? This looks like...
Elise.
Please don't worry about me.
Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy. I often feel more concerned for how you're faring in your own studies. Thor's Military Academy is well known for its connections to Emperor Dreikels and its strenuous curriculum. And I worry that the dangers you face in your training could catch even you by surprise someday. I pray you don't neglect your own well-being. The world has many soldiers, but you're my only brother.
Elise Schwarzer.
You never change, do you, Elise? No, I guess it's probably me who hasn't changed much. I really should write back to her, and to Mom and Dad for that matter.
Wednesday, I'm gonna turn on oven time.
Misty here, filling your speakers with wit and charm once again. I'm coming to you live from Radio Trista.
It really
and
bothers
it's
me.
9
It's like
p.m. on
Misty's
this calm
female
June
voice.
20th evening. Let's kick off this week's Aubin time.
Bitch, you literally said you're Misty.
The weather around the capital
Thank
has
you.
sure been wet lately, but not very wild. I thought that rain would never let up. Thanks to that, I ended up holed up in my room, even on my precious days off. Still, the end of June's just around the
feel
corner,
bad.
which means summer festivals are in full swing across Erebonia. The festival out in the port city of Ordis is known for the breathtaking sight of hundreds of bonfires afloat on the
Man, that'd
bay.
be so fun.
In the old
Just go,
capital
like,
of St. Arc, they
festival,
know how to
festival.
party hard with a festival that keeps going for 5 nights straight.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
God.
I've never been able to get out to
Sorry.
either of them.
I was doing a side quest earlier when I was talking about Anton, and a thing just popped in my mind because in the middle of the Anton fight, when we were taking Anton back, he stopped and he just screamed into the void. And he was like, "I hate anniversary festivals." And then I remembered there was another side quest in, it was either Zero or Azure, the crossbow arc, and he got denied yet again for like what, the third time in a row, second time maybe, third time. I think it was, I don't know, second or third time. Anyways, denied by a girl because he's weird and doesn't know how to pick up signs and he's dumb.
I'm hoping to make
So,
it up to myself
that's
by
great.
taking the train
I
to
just
some
realized why he said that.
far-off destination on my next vacation. Now, where would be the perfect place for this wayward traveler to visit? I'd love to visit Crossbell. Exploring its theme park and seeing one of Arkansas's theatrical
That would be so
performances
cool.
would be great. But the thought of just riding to the end of the line and taking in the rustic beauty of the Nord Highlands is just so tempting. I know,
Really?
Director, I know. Is it too much to ask to let a girl dream big?
Wednesday, practical exam. That's great. I like how her hair goes through her bunny tail. Fiat 72. Elliot 36. You took it, Elliot.
Didn't do as bad as I was afraid I would.
Laura at 17. 20 on Gaius. All of us are. Damn, we're taking over the board.
I can't believe Emma and Machia's tied for the top
Damn,
score.
crazy angry.
Congrats, Machias. You always put up some impressive numbers.
Looks like you made good
Hey,
on
we
your
got
word
7,
after
baby.
I suppose. Emma's the real natural, though.
Oh, not at all. We both just really hit those books this last month. I'm glad everyone did so well.
Agreed. I scored higher this last time than I did on the entrance exam.
I suppose I'll have to settle for third this time.
You make it look easy, Eustace. You must have really buckled down on your studies too, Reen. Landing in the top 10 like that?
I love because like you could tell like what characters are important by whether they have a last name or not. Because everyone's just like Beryl, Bridget.
Well, you all helped me out a lot. And you know what they say about a rising tide lifting all boats.
I feel a bit left out.
You did really well, Fee. You must have had all the basics down pretty well to have scored like you did. If you can build on that in the next exam, I have no doubts you'll be able to score even higher.
I guess. If I feel like it. By the way, there's something posted up over there.
Oh, wow!
Heyo, let's get it.
It seems Class 7 had the highest average score.
Excellent. I figure that might be the case considering we have the Academy's top 3 high scorers.
This is true?
You talk as if a class I'm a member of could possibly fail to place first.
Why do you always have to be so full of yourself?
Boys, boys.
I think we should be proud of what we've accomplished.
Me
I
too.
agree.
Good work, everyone.
Hip hip hooray.
Class 1's pissed.
How humiliating! How could the pride of the Empire's nobility lose to those plebeians?
And Elisa, thinking she could hide her roots that easily.
Okay, Patrick. Keep your anger to yourself. It be increased by 3, baby! Back to go exam time! I think I can do this one.
Well, aren't you all the overachievers? Congrats on your amazing performance on the midterms. I'll cherish
I'll
that
never stop
grumpy
doing shit like
look
that,
on the
I'm
vice
sorry.
principal's face forever. That'll teach him to poke his nose into my business.
I don't even care. I know that like I'm kind of meaning a little bit playing this game again, but like even if this was my first time playing, I'd still make fun of that.
We didn't do all that work just so you could stick it to him, you know.
Besides, you bring most of it on yourself.
Ugh, always tromping around like he owns the place with that smarmy mustache of his.
I feel
It's
that.
one thing to gripe about work, but where does he get off telling me what to wear and
I
how
think
to
I got my
behave
glasses
in a
right here.
bar? Now he keeps telling me I need to hurry up and get married. Yeah, I'll marry my foot to your face, jackass.
Oh, that's great. That's what Sha would say.
Anyway,
Don't ever tell a girl when she needs to have kids or get
is
married.
everyone ready
Cut
to
off.
leap boldly into this
Anybody,
month's practical
especially
exam?
women, because they have. So they hear that
I'm
shit.
fully
now.
prepared, instructor.
I can take whatever task you have to throw at us.
That's like a bad
Well,
stop, so I can be like,
this ought to be
can't.
easier than the midterms.
It just means I don't want to. Now he's all like rose gold. I actually don't like the color rose gold.
Here we go. This one looks different from the others.
Don't they all look different? She changes it. And she literally said it looks different when I change it.
Hold on.
You noticed too, huh?
Yeah. Color's different, shape's different, yet it seems similar somehow.
The material. That's what's similar. Maybe.
Is something wrong?
No.
Here they go again.
But does this look like fun? He said. Sorry, I cut that short.
Class 1?
What are they doing here?
You ready to get your asses beat? I'm about to fuck you up.
To what do we owe the pleasure of this visit? Class 1's combat training isn't until tomorrow.
Oh, Instructor Thomas's class was changed to a self-study period today. So we thought it was the perfect opportunity for a little cross-class exchange.
I
if
thought I
you
would
will.
stand here and be shameful and get my ass beaten again. I'm
Class
talking a lot of
7
shit.
seems to be the talk of the
But I
school.
haven't
lately.
struggled with anybody so far,
And
so.
we'd simply love the chance to get a
My
little
ego's
better
getting ahead of me now.
acquainted.
Exchange?
Judging by
Train
that
of
rapier
background,
in your
sorry, I
hand,
know that.
I'm guessing you're not here to exchange pleasantries over tea and cookies.
My, you're a sharp one, Schwarzer. Nothing gets by you. Why not try your steel
They
against
love
some
that
real
catchphrase in this
human
game.
opponents instead of that contraption over there?
This
We'd be more
saga.
than happy to serve as representatives of Class 1. Allow us, if you will, to demonstrate the refined spirit and dignity of the Erebonian nobility.
You little...
Cool your jets. They're just trying to goad us into a fight.
I'd be very interested to witness this refined spirit and dignity you
Well, looks like I found today's entertainment. All right, change of plans. Today's practical exam will be a friendly training bout between classes 1 and 7.
So I get to pick
The
who?
fight will be 4-on-4 with both arts and item use allowed. Reen, you'll be squad captain, so choose 3 of your classmates for your team.
Roger that.
Hold on! Our team consists of 4 men. I demand a fight equal to the challenge offered. Reconsider your team. And this time, choose men.
You fucking misogynistic bitch.
It sounds like the upper class students know that Laura really won't hold back.
I'm scared of her.
They probably realized she'd mop the floor with them.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to switch her out.
You are a fucking bitch. Then it's gonna be this, because
He should have been among the ranks of Class 1 to begin with.
well now he is gonna rip the floor with you.
I would rather hope a son of House Alberea would need no demonstration of the nobility's refined spirit and dignity. Choose again.
Oh my
One
god.
would almost think you're trying to postpone the inevitable.
It looks like fighting someone from another of the 4 great houses might be biting off more than he can chew.
Looks that way. Makes me wonder who they won't conjure up some
You are such a petty fucking bitch. I fucking can't stand this hoe. And you don't want me to use arts, that's why they're making me use Elliot. You fucking bitch. What is this actual bullshit? Okay, I had to re-equip some
Looks
shit,
like
'cause
you're all
it's-
set then.
Whenever you go to like field trips, they unequip anything that's like good, like any like the rare things. So I had to like go. and
Both
fix
teams,
that.
take your starting positions.
He may be a fool, but even a fool can be dangerous with a blade in hand.
Facts.
And I'm sure his lackeys are well trained, whatever deficiencies they may have otherwise. Make sure you don't underestimate them.
Got it.
Well, he is a member of the fencing club after all.
We'll see how cocksure he feels when we're through with him.
Let's have a good fight, everyone.
Reen's crazy, so
We'll now begin the training bout between our representatives from classes 1 and 7. Combatants,
I can't believe
weapons
it's like
at the ready.
I want to fight class 1. No, no, only men. No, 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 not that man. No, also no. Sorry, I only want to fight the 4 weakest guys I deem who are commoners and men.
Begin!
I'll show you what real nobility
Should I just
is.
S-break their ass? Oh, okay. No one's knocked out in the battle, no one uses arts.
My turn.
These fights are actually kind of hard. I remember the first time around. Like, I think that was kind of difficult to at least do the what the practical exam wanted you to do.
Enough!
I love it because, like, you know, when you fight normally, it's like that was kind of difficult. So, like, when they're panting, you're like, yeah. But as I beat them, I'm like, no, I can go for another round.
The winning team is Class 7.
The victory is ours.
Yeah, we showed them.
Not bad.
A passable performance.
That was some fight.
We won! We really won!
How does it taste choking down your own hubris?
Yeah, Machias. So,
This can't be happening.
I actually like Machias's, like, just he, like I said, his ego gets ahead of him. and
Lose
stuff,
to this,
but
this rabble.
I feel him though. He calls people out, and I'm like, yeah, Machias. Just gonna put that in my hip.
Hey, that was a good fight. Pretty intense, too. You had us on the defensive more than a few times.
They got one turn where they barely do any damage. I
If
might
we
just
get
keep it in
another
there, 'cause
chance
it's, like,
sometime,
disgustingly-
how...
Okay.
Get your filthy hands off me!
I didn't touch you.
dare start acting like you're above me, Reem Schwarzer. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
You son of a...
That was uncalled for.
The rest of you are no better. Did you somehow think scoring highest on the exams would mask the fact that you crawled up from the dregs of society? What if you...
Get it out, Patrick.
A family of upstart arms peddlers who think being flush with money is all the pedigree they need. And what of the barbarian and your Jaeger tots? I'm surprised they could even read the enrollment forms. What the hell?
I won't deny how the Rhineford Company made its millions.
Am I the Jaeger tot?
What terrible things to say.
Patrick, I think you might have crossed the line.
Silence! You don't tell me what I can and can't say.
Man's angry.
How utterly foul.
Enough of this.
I'm not sure I understand. Maybe you can clear things up.
Yeah, Gaius.
What is it about nobles that makes them superior to those who
Gaius
aren't?
is kind of cute, though.
Gaius?
I won't deny that I'm not from this country. That's as plain as the nose on my face. Back in my homeland, we don't really have anything like your class system. So the concept is pretty
Yeah,
foreign
because
to
it's
me.
stupid.
Really, I mean no offense by asking. But I want to know what it
And I
is
stand
that
by that. I
elevates
don't care what he
nobles
says.
above the
The superiority of nobles is self-evident. We come from families of distinguished lineage built on generations of tradition. That gives us a dignity, refinement, and pride that those of the Commonwealth could never hope to possess.
Why though?
We represent the pinnacle of man's achievement. That is what makes us nobles.
I see. I've witnessed that dignity and refinement myself. I see it in how Laura and Eustace carry themselves. But that leads me to another question. I can understand the importance of tradition, lineage, dignity, pride. I get why those would matter. But where do you think they let you get off saying the kinds of things you did?
Well,
Gaius. Patrick, I really think you should...
Gaius raises an excellent question. I'd say this marks the end of our mock battle. Many thanks to the members of Class 1 for their gracious cooperation. Oh, and just for future reference, self-study doesn't mean wander around outside doing whatever you want. That goes for you two over there, too. Back to the classroom with you.
Yes, instructor!
Please
I hate
excuse
her
us.
voice.
I've decided that for your combat training tomorrow, I'll be pointing out everything you did wrong today.
And I will tell you everything
I'll
you
be
said
giving
was
you
wrong.
the full, shameful play-by-play, of course. But I want you to really think about where you need to improve.
very well. Excuse us.
So, like, does she just do combat instruction with everybody then? Like, is she the combat instructor? She's
Patrick!
supposed to be like our homeroom teacher? That's how I imagine this works. I don't know, like, if this is supposed to be set up to, like, normal academies.
For a while there,
never been
I was
to, like,
worried
a
that
private
was
school or
really
anything, so I
gonna
don't
get
know how they
ugly.
work. And I never went to
As far
college,
as
so
I'm
I don't
concerned,
know
I
what
already
to
had. This
High school.
is exactly why I can't stand nobles.
Please, don't place me in the same category as that imbecile.
Thanks, Gaius. That meant a lot to me.
Huh? Not sure why you're thanking me, but whatever I did, I'm glad to have helped.
Okay,
I
that
quite like
concludes
Gaius'
this
plan,
month's
but I also
practical exam.
I want to make it clear that, like, Gaius, like I said, is a good guy, and like there's nothing wrong with, like, it's just that, like and he's just really good here. Like, he's just a good person, you know, stuff like that. He's like a very mature, just like great, like through and through person. And it's like, that's not like I would call him bland, but that's not to say I dislike him or anything either.
Next, I'll be giving you the locations for your next field study.
Oh, yes. It had almost slipped my mind.
Where to this month?
Everyone, take one of these.
Are Eustace and Marcus together again?
Hmm.
Oh no, they split off this time! Reen, Elisa, Emma, Eustace, Gaius. We're in the Nord Highlands.
Brionia Island. That's in the far west of the Empire, isn't it?
I kind of wish that, like, if you did a second playthrough, you could, like, go to the other location.
Indeed.
But I know that that's not
it's
how the
an
story
island
works.
off the coast of Lemaire Province, known for its ruins. However...
The Nord Highlands are beyond the Empire's northeastern borders, are they not? That's right. They're out past Ruhr on the other side of the border.
Since the age of antiquity, the Highlands have been home to a tribe of nomads.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Isn't the definition of, like, nomad is, like, you don't have a home? Or am I, like, wrong? Someone who moves around and doesn't have a permanent home.
You're from
But,
the
like,
Nord Highlands, aren't you guys?
If you live in the Nord Highlands forever, then is that not your home? How are you a nomad at that point?
Sure am. We've actually made arrangements for everyone in Group A to stay at my home in our settlement. I hope you'll all enjoy yourselves.
Very sweet. I feel like I'm cruising through this game. I kind of am, actually. Like I said, I don't have to stop to fight anything because I kill everything in one hit.
Your rank's gone up.
Thank you.
Here's a little something from the Academy.
Thank you, thank you. I realize that it doesn't continue on. I'm a dumbass and you just start at rank B7.
You did really well, Reen.
I want to see that S. Oh, the chapter's not over. Heh, I'm silly, sorry. It's really satisfying to see that S. I still did pretty well the first time I played through, and I did a spoiler-free guide, but I didn't do any of the bonus AP stuff because I didn't know that, like, it mattered, really. I'd never played the game before, so I didn't I actually missed, like, the first few hidden quests.
Still, I couldn't believe it when I saw Nord Highlands written right next to our names.
I'm just glad that I was Twitch streaming that.
I wasn't
so I
ever
could actually
expecting our field studies to take us that far out.
Well, it does make sense, since it's an important place in the history of the Academy's founder, Emperor Dreikel's.
Indeed, the Highlands are where he first began to solidify his military power during the War of the Lions.
That's about the extent of my knowledge of the Highlands, to be honest.
No worries. I'll tell you more about Nord on the way there. Anyway, I hope
I
you're all
love the
ready
field
for a
trips.
long
They're
trip.
just so
The
fun.
train ride between here and there is over 8 hours.
8 hours? That's almost an entire day's journey.
Almost entire. That is like no. Most people like. I mean, I guess I stay up for 6 hours.
It sounds as though the experience will be more than worth the trouble, though.
So.
By the time we get there, it'll probably be evening already.
You think we should go stock up on some snacks before we leave?
Most definitely.
There'll be no need for that, Lady Lisa.
Thanks, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon.
We're almost ready to head out to the station.
Oh, of course, of course. I hope you all have a safe journey. I would also be
Sure,
very
like
pleased
cups.
if you would accept this.
What is it?
I took the liberty of preparing some sandwiches for all of you, as well as a pot of lemon tea for each group.
I just
I'm
imagine
afraid
it's
I
like
wasn't
like
able to fix a
teapot and then
proper
it's like just
breakfast,
lemon tea.
so I hope you'll
That's
enjoy
fine.
these on the train instead.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it.
Such a thoughtful caretaker.
We'd be more than happy to accept them.
Oh, think nothing of it. Any good maid would do as much.
Well, well, everyone sure loves you, don't they? I guess my objecting to you being here just made you work that much harder to cozy up to everyone else.
I would never dream of such a thing. Please have a safe and pleasant journey, my lady. I'll be counting the hours until your return.
Fine, fine, I'm leaving. Hold on, you aren't plotting anything else, are you?
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you say so. All right, we're leaving for real this time.
Have a safe journey.
Please excuse us.
The dormitory's in your hands while we're away.
Definitely plotting something else. Or else Lisa would have said that.
Looks like Group A just took off then.
Good morning, Lady Sarah. Would it have been too much to see them off if you were awake this whole time?
Their field study begins the moment they wake up on the day of their departure. So since I'm responsible for grading their performance, I figured it was best to leave them to their own devices.
I see. You make a valid point.
Actually, I just want to sleep in.
Just one question for you. When will you be returning?
Ah, you truly are perceptive, Lady Sarah. I suppose there is no reason not to tell you. I will be returning before my lady and her classmates do. That's as much as I can tell you.
I see.
Yeah, unequip my shit. Annoyingly so. I don't have anything else to do. Oh, Rain! You're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we're about to leave. You still need to purchase your tickets. Oh, yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well, let's stop dallying about them already. Sorry, I like to walk around as Elisa or Emma. That's right. We changed stations twice. First in Heimdall, then in Ruhr, right? Correct, from Ruhr, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, can't handle that part of your trip here. She's needed an already made flight, so I'm willing to buy tickets as far as Ruhr. Ah, that would be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yes. Certainly. Go on hanging out. Passenger service bound for Heimdall. Now arriving on platform 2. Yes, all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Huh, so that timed pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. Seems there's two women cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. Let's see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be leaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Right, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. This game does a good job of like showing people differences. This is kind of a very blunt way of doing it, I think. Like, at least in other games it kind of shows like there's a lot of times where like certain villains, like they show that they're like there's still people with like love in a sense, and like, you know, like within the society, like Lo and Ren. I've talked about this a million times. But this still does the same thing, just in a more, like I said, a way more blunt way. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Hamlet and cheese can hit a pickle in there too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. This tea is equally perfect, as this the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though, I won't deny that. She has a typical housework and greeting guests, as you expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing a company training schedule doesn't look like a part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. It's up to something, I just know it. Fearless, you're definitely pretty around. I think she accepted your mother's kindness. I agree, she also started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know. Anyway, look at these two. Treading the Brownie Island this time. One of us hosted some sort of ancient ruins I'm not sure what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time we get a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. Oh, really? Being a landing operation before. Oh, speaking of ruins, it has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. It must be referring to Lonhinger Castle? Longhingren Castle? I'm so sorry. They think of such unique names for things. It's a magnificent stronghold that vistas out to the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Oh wow! Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you've been in trouble with Scott's ever since up there. Doesn't look like they're getting along very well. I need to take off my nail polish. This does not look very good. Good as much. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. The rest seem uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she usually so composed, but something about P seems to get under her skin. Not everyone likes that your background's a Jaeger. I think in a real life scenario, if I found out you were like a Jaeger or something, I would probably dismiss you as well. I'm kind of held to high standards too. But also at the same time, for when she is young, a lot of these like characters get sucked into being a Jaeger or into the society at a very, very young age. Especially, I feel like the Jaegers, that's kind of shown that they like keep their family and stuff too. So it's kind of like that's all they've ever known. To be doing something else is like, I don't know, good for them, I guess. Shoot. And if they're trying to change, you know, there's people like Randy too, where it's like, Randy did do all that stuff, but, you know, obviously it weighs heavy on him, and he still wants his SSS family to, like, love him and stuff, you know? I don't know, it makes me kind of sad that, like, I'm gonna be so judgmental, but on the game I'm like, no, it's fine. But I can understand in, like, reality how that would actually be. There's these days just how big Heimdall Station is. I've heard it's not mainly the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When the first transfer lands here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. So I was there aren't many folks down this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. Most important thing is that you'll come back safe and sound. Anything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. I'm trying to keep things up from getting too dangerous, at least. Laura and Fia is an unstoppable combo, if they just get over themselves. Anyway, this is where we split up. Traveling towards Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Meanwhile, everybody will need to travel northeast to Rua first. So it is to get to visit this guy's homeland. You better tell me all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. I know! Fee, Laura, you both take care, too. Well, see you all next week. Quite.
Is something on your mind, Elise? Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye? Like your brother, perhaps?
Please, Your Highness.
Don't get this.
I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Someone you recognized?
School.
I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
But that's an adult lingerie
I'm
brand.
dead.
Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Certainly.
There's a whole like theme that those who like she's always talking about how her brother's like cute and whatever, and it's like really weird that like the other girl pokes at it all the time. I think it's just supposed to be like she thinks he's cute, like, you know, like you're like, well, your brother's, you know, whatever. It's your friend's brother or friend's sister kind of thing, I think is what's supposed to be, but it just sounds so awkward. Like it makes it sound like when they talk that like it makes it sound like that Elise is like into him, and that's just like that. It's the way they phrase it. It's just like, ugh. Alright, let me tell you about the North Highlands. North Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we need to cross the Isengard Range. That's a mountain range from the north of Ruhr. This one we need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to that side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Northern Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the place to find people in Islamic settlements like the one I'm from. It's easy. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Oh, really? It sounds like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for the breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by Imperial Army descended from Highland stock. That's true. Horses essentially the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses we use like a brand and people's primary source of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that horse we have to. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't it also true the horses the riding club uses? Correct. All of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised from the Nord Highlands. Most of the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire, and yet today it's where Emperor Dracula's first started building his army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army is based on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zendra Gate. As far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should head there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. Reach Rue Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in for the long haul. Still, we'll get a chance like this often, so let's try to make the most of it. Lisa. Not too much longer now. This will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Is it a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. This is only changing trains, so I don't have to leave the station. I've been at Rower since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Rower. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place, though. The scenery is so beautiful. I didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. This nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. I was just talking about that twit during your last practical exam. Paid the house a high arms label mine. And they're full of a third, some even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seems like I just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. Regardless of what he thinks, we'll think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. Self, listen to Green. It's easy to forget, but in traveling North Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. Feels strange hanging out beyond our borders. A little emotional, even. Yeah, we got a long journey ahead of us. Only what kind of things God is doing when we get there. I can't even imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is coming up, though. Yeah, there's difference going on between her and Laura. But I don't think there's anything we could do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Marcus will keep an eye on those two for us. Good on Val's face. I'd like all of us to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. Ours of the North Highlands are known for being some of the funnest in the continent. With their social builds, high endurance, and steady, fast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, with horse from Nord and a class all of their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire, though now I can see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad watched me ride around hunting with her old dog, Beidou. Back when I was a kid, he'd look me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. The next opportunity to learn more about the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Oh, it seems like he's really into this. Well, he's a sight for sores. I haven't spoken to you like this since I first been to Trista. Huh, everyone in the settlement's doing well. Seems happy to head home. I've always been curious, how did you get acquainted with Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago, we met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strange adamant that bicycle with his spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I can see when an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. For cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Eisener, but in the traditions of the Highland as well. That's pretty interesting. Just recently I've been learning about how far the connection goes between Nord and Erebonia. I said that a little backwards. I'm gonna play Blade really fast. Okay, did Blade, so we're stop talking. Schwartz Drake Barrier? Ragnar Geese? 1150? Mystery of Arrows, which takes all passengers by notes. This special express line is bound for Brewer. Next stop is Brewer, the terminus of this express line. This trip will be vlogging with you and disembarking the train. Here we are. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy. Even then I can see why people associate with the industry. It's like the whole city's one big mass of iron. Yeah, really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers in the distance anyway? Oh, those are all generated for the industrial plants. I found large factories in the city, so I needed to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Wow, really? Train in the background, sorry. If I were seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. That's kind of what I imagine, like where the ZCF looks, like probably looks like in a sense, like how big their orbital thing is, even though that town still seems pretty small. What is the town called again? It'll come to me eventually. You know, the one where Tita and the professor are from. I don't know why it's escaping my memory now. Has been a minute since we've been in Liberal, that's for sure. I want to say it's like Zeiss, I think is what it's called. Anyways, we finally made as far as Rower. Well, any chance to do a freight lane. Can I speak ever at any point in time? We need to transfer to a freight line to reach the North Highlands from here, right? Right, there'll be a freight train leaving from Flavenford that we need to board. Flavenford is up the stairs to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Okay. I'm just like looking at my guide to make sure I'm not missing shit. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for us for our journey. Sounds like a plan. So another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines and all such comforts either. Maybe go to a ticket gate then. The shop that made her at the station that sells prepacked lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
What?
No way.
Sharon?
How did you get here before us?
The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Your C-Spec just peeked around with the group.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Well,
Dude, I'd be so
We really
hyped
do
if someone
appreciate
did
all
that.
you're doing for
Although
us.
the reality is I don't eat shit that anybody makes.
Honestly,
What if she was
I
a maid and
knew
was
you had to
vegetarian?
be up to something.
Maybe. But I'd still be so picky.
You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord
I
Highlands
keep
with us
forgetting
now,
to clear
are
this
you?
thought. Mine's driving me crazy.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pause that. You know,
I may not be able to return to
something else,
Trista
wait
for
till
a
she's done
while
talking.
either.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
I think I got it. I don't know.
Mother?
Hello, Elisa.
Don't mind me.
You all must be members
Don't
of
mind
Class
me.
7.
Pay attention to the content. I am listening. I mean, it's in my ears. I can't like not listen to it.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina. Also the chairman of the Rhineford group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
It's definitely better.
Pleased
I
to
have, like,
meet
a dot,
you.
like, right here.
My name is
Gaius
Emily
Warzel.
Milstein.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Albarea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter.
Damn, bitch.
I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic
Let's rip
life
this her off.
in the monthly
feel like I'm, like,
reports
so
I receive
shiny.
from the Academy.
My skin's so oily.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the Academy itself?
Oh, you must not have known.
Sorry.
In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Didn't they say that though? At some point? I already knew that.
my.
I thought that they said that.
That means
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
I mean, why are you any better? Or your brother, I mean.
The Rhineford group is heavily involved in the development
Candy
of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both.
She looks so
I'm looking
aged.
forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
You alright?
No. If you look at that logo, like that line above the D was like slightly up. Did not. Most of you did not like that. Oh, I'm gonna like crackle my bones. Probably shouldn't just start breaking my shit into the mic though. I mean, some people are into that, I guess. Damn it. I finally got out of my hair, but looks like she was a step out of me this whole time. I think you and I are on good terms then. Yeah, I think most much was abundantly clear. There's been a rock between us for a long time now. Until that home, has been still me everyone in the academy. But how is I supposed to know God's side of the school she's listening to the board of directors of? Could have been so stupid. Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before my choice? I don't know what to say. Yeah, for sympathies, I suppose. Your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem. Well, it's complicated. Usually she's actually only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says she just what I want, but always turns out wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. That bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my accounting expenses hasn't taken a dip since I first stayed at Thor's. I was been paying your bills the whole time. It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. Can't see what you're grousing about. This would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least you realize time to spare the time to come and greet us. You should show the slightest interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Useless. Forget it. Well, we just entered a tunnel. First of many, now that we're gone through the mountains. I see. It'd be funny if they just like darkened everything, because it'd be pretty fucking dark. Anyway, how about we take this lunch Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. Seems like she went on her way to prepare them. Alright. This is so hard because she had to make do with the kitchen dish, but I won't hear the end of it. Well then, let's dig in. Isengard branch line. I wonder if there's a world map. Because I didn't know there was a world map till like fucking halfway through Azure, I think. But my son has right academy field today. Sounds like you're budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things for your training these days. I suppose you could say that. This seems quite different from most of the military academies in that regard, though. So, if it's many see you all dressed up in uniforms. Totally dressed up in our uniforms. Look pretty sharp on you. He's a vote of confidence. You at the academy, guys always stands out because of his height. Yeah. Yeah, he talks even in our second years. Or all the people at settlement of a similar height. No, just if it doesn't know his real height on me. He looks fairly short, though. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming out. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. Younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. I can see you kids rushing on to some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach them again in about 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. Appreciate the info. I bet there's nowhere else in the... Dude, we got this conductor when I got on the train to go up. When was it? I was going to a work convention, that's what it was. He was so funny. He was like fucking, what, 6 in the morning or some shit? Making fun of the other girls on the train for fucking being on their speakerphone and shit. He was great. Dude, even back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista. Yeah, I made the same trip back then too. We'd play with time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebon culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I bet this stuff is pretty useful primer. It did, and a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far, but most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. Zendergate! So that's technically out of the continent. So is it just like free space? There's like nobody on it? Hey, that looks like that'd be cutting the last one anytime now. I see. Elisa, Isis, we're almost there. Are they supposed to be sleeping? Oh. Flashbacks! I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. So this is... You can only just make out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's in our Highlands. I'll admit, it appears to be more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'd be happy to see you say it's once you've seen it up close. It is quite pretty. See, like, look at that. You see that, like, D? Like, I hate that. I hate that the line just goes, like... 1630, which is what, like 4:30? I think, because it's minus 12. I could do 6 minus 4. Dum 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 dum. Sorry. It's like, you know, right in my ear, so it's like I just hear like, oh, you arrived. What did you see again, Lieutenant General? I need someone to list it. I need to like start Googling out rankings because I just think it's so great that we're like Lieutenant General. Like, why are we not one or the other? I don't know what earned. I don't know a shit about military. You know, surreal to see you stand there, military cutting from. Though this is the first I've seen the thorns ensemble in red. These are colors used for my class 7. I'm totally in red garb. Looks like he's pretty happy to be in the army. Yeah, but he's the Lieutenant General in charge of 7th Brigade. He seems quite close to Gaius. The Imperial General with the 9th badge. Seems familiar somehow. This is for your classmates. Indeed, these are about half of my classes from class 7. I'm Marine Treasures. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Mr. Rankford, sir. I'm Mama Mistine, sir. This is Alberea. It's an honor. Ah, seems your classmates are interesting bunches, I heard. Wait! Isn't Mueller? Isn't it Mueller? Mueller Vander? Isn't that him? Is this his dad or something? Or am I just like fucking shit up right now? He's finally meet you. One-eyed sex. So, you're one of the Guardians of the North family. It seems that you already know me. The Guardian of the North family? Ah, now I remember. The manager of the celebrated military family shows the protection of the Imperial family. Yeah, he has to be, because Imperial families... Because, like, Olivier has Mueller. The City Commander and the Arcade Schools of Swordsmanship are the 2 most renowned styles in Arabonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, probably deserving quite that level of praise. Let's hear all about you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. You will take care of all the arrangements. I did, rest assured. What arrangements? You had enough when we guys saw my son out, right? Right, we should ask the lieutenant to arrange some transportation for us. Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. I don't know what voice to give him. I don't have any vibes for this guy. Like a cool badass, maybe? I don't know. Wow. This is definitely one of the prettiest parts of the game, for sure. And it's so, like, open. In a sense, it's still very well contained. But it gives you that illusion of, like, openness. And it's, like, it's just nice. Simply breathtaking. I had no idea I landed so beautifully at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. Horses! They're all different colors too. Horses, are you saying? We're traveling settlement on horseback. Highlands are way too vast to run any reason like the time of foot. You'll be fine. A member of the riding club in Reen. And Reen and Lisa will have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. Well, I'm back at home, so I should be okay as long as we don't make any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. I'd probably just hitch her on the back of someone else's horse. These are probably the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's mount up at once then. What color horse do I get? I get the brown one. What if I want to be like the white one? Okay, steady now, steady. This is a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on time when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure guys how much sheep that's first, so you should take it after the Highlands. Nah, thanks. Wow. That's a high level of detail. Looks as if the army surveying opportunity is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope for you so during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it for me. She's heading out. May the blessing of the wind and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lacan. You will. Thanks for singing out, sir. You may excuse us then. Dude, Emma looks kind of cheaped up. Oh, I'm
really
dead.
Is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
I don't like this.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time.
I can't do this.
No doubt the
close-up 'cause
riding
it's too,
club would be
like,
fuming
moving.
with envy if they could see us now.
Dude, I bet Group fucking
I'll bet.
A or B, whatever one we're not, is like, damn.
Anyway, my home
Right,
settlement
horses
is
in
due
the sunset.
northeast of here.
Okay,
Hopefully, we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
understandable.
Right.
Let's move!
How ride the horse? I do the same movement.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's funny because it's like, I can speed it up or I can like dash. Look how fast that is. Holding both buttons.
Yeah!
You're as excited as a child. I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
So you can kind of see like on this map how like fucking big this area goes. Like, it's no joke.
Yeah!
So where do we go? Then just so vast, it's hard to spread and easy to lose your sense of direction. Sure, maybe how about I show you a couple of major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over that way is Ender Gate, so where we set out from. That landmark over there is Triangular Rock. It's sort of the centerpiece of part of the Highlands. It's so massive. By the way, you can see it from the better landmark it will be. Oh, what's up going over to the left of it? That's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. They built to keep an eye on the capital Republic out to the east. So it's an Imperial Army watchtower. I suppose it should come as no surprise that the Army would want the watchtower over there. True, the Highlands border both cavalry and Arbonia, much like Crossbow. Wait! I thought that, like, Crossbow was here and, like, Arbonia would be, like, here and that, Calvard would be here. Is it, like, Arbonia and then Calvard? No, because it says it faces the gates in Crossbow. I need someone to give me a fucking... I need to look up a world map of the Trail series. Look toward this mountain, my home is out in that direction. Ah, gotcha. Let me see how I look at the map. Okay, I think I have an idea where everything is now. Since you gotta keep this map handy to look familiar with the Highlands, though. I have a decent understanding of it. Come to think of it, where are those stone pillars over there? Oh, no, they point them out. I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem unmade, at the very least not the sort of construct nature would have lying about. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks think they're what remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. Wow, that's pretty far back. I suppose, in a way. Not dissimilar from the Animus ruins in Arbonia. Perhaps not. Let's raise our gears at them. We should save that discussion for later. Right now, we need to reach the settlement before sundown. Right. Okay, let's ride. Okay, so I looked it up, and apparently there's conflicting, like, statements, whether, like, there's conflicting maps within the game that show things a little bit differently, but I'm gonna attach a picture right here in this, just really fast, so you can see it, kind of what I'm looking. This is, like I said, there's contradictory about how exactly they, like, line up. How big Crossbell is a big one, because there's some maps that show Crossbell and, I guess, Liberal being about the same size, but a lot of maps also show Crossbell being smaller. But this does border, at least in the map that I'm saying. And anybody else, if you have really good maps, if you can link them below for me, I'm totally okay with that. That's the one that looked the easiest for me to comprehend right now, so you can see how that does connect to Calvert. Anyways, let's get schmovin'. I think this is to the right. Yeah. Extra zoomy.
The sun's almost down.
Whoa, we're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
I'm going, guys. Come on. It must be so nice for Gaius. Like, I can only imagine that, like I said, Gaius doesn't come from a place where there is class system, and there are all these things. He lives in basically kind of like how we imagine, like, native people live and stuff like that. And it's like, it must be so nice to just go home and not have to listen to the bullshit of the rest of the world, for one, because you live in the middle of fucking nowhere. You don't have to deal with all that, like, shitty fucking class stuff that you're dealing with all the time because you were just born a certain way. Like, it's just like, it must be so nice to go home amongst all the people who are such a great community that these places have. Wow. So this guy's home, huh? Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed, this gonna make me a little wistful for my own home. Let's say that again. I would love to see a mirror. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Okay, so they do move around. Okay. Okay, so I guess we can go stay at Nomads. Guess that's why they call you Nomads then. Is that why you live in those strange tent buildings? Yep, they're nice thick cloth and design. We can put them out and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go and greet the elder after. Bro! Oh, they're so cute. Hi guys. You finally came back. Welcome home, we missed you. Hey Lily, Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you looking well too, Thoma. I'm glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. Oh, they really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had a little brother or sister of my own. It does. Hi, this is you wrote about your letters. They are indeed the luscious, industrious, class 7. It's nice to meet you. I'm Gaius' brother, Tama. His sister, Sheeta and Lily. It's nice to meet you. Hey, bros, friends. Sure, it's good to meet you too. I'm Reen. I'm Lisa. It's lovely to meet you. You're so cute. I'm Emma. This is Alberia. I'm honored. Wow, they all seem so Erebonian. I'm glad I've been blessed with such wonderful friends. You can now see where this garb comes from. Why Gaius is wearing this. It's an outfit that I'm allowed to have for him, so I thought, fucking, why not? So I'm always adjusting my seat. I'm always sitting in weird places, like on my feet and shit, so I'm always like having to move where my foot goes now. Also, my chair's leather, so sometimes it makes weird fucking noises when I move. Dad, Mom, I'm home. I'm home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. I'm gonna say Fatma, because I don't know. But you look so young. Thought I'd get you everywhere. Gaius' father, Lycan? Excuse me, Warzel. Very glad you met my son's friends and school classmates. Pleasure's all ours. Likewise. There's a place for all of you to stay while you're guests. There's much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It's gonna be said and done. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. Thanks, dude. Try it in background so I can hear it. And look at all the stars. Sometimes I wish that we could all just be little people and in huts, respecting the world and living under the stars, not destroying the land around us. This is delicious. How do you get it to taste so good? We season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt, then wrap and cook it. So I do the taste of a Highlander, so I wasn't sure if your Brownians would like it. All I can say is I'll be wanting seconds soon. These grilled skewers are really good too. They got this deep, rich flavor. Oh, it's like kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on the skewer and grill it. The food here is quite exquisite, or tasty as it's like. I almost feel sorry that the rest of our class isn't here to try it. How'd you think so? Here I was, running the taste might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. Is that you're all tired from your long journey? Your cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed. Maybe share these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Try some of this tea too. Think with local herbs, especially good for digestion. Oh, thank you. I think I will. It's a very gentle taste. I don't know. This is such like a wholesome field trip. Well, just like I don't know. I love nature and the world, and when people are together and being great, you know. I know it's nothing if not a free country. Excuse me. And no doubt here, your time will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history throughout Homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dracula's? We've been learning in class how during the War Alliance he first started gathering his army here in Nord. That's right. Tales of Emperor Dracula's exploits were passed down here in Nord too. As the war ended, he became Empire Erebonian and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. Their friendship is held strong to this day, and I pray will continue far into the future. I see. When the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians, they still regard as our close neighbors and allies. It's about how it shakes out. The reason the conflict has been creeping in the southeastern highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there, but public forays into the highland have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are old foes after all. Thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Oh, that she was saying like I was like, bitch, we as a team have not avoided conflict with the military. Although politically and economically, relationships between the two are only getting worse. It seems likely that simmering conflict is what led to the incident in Crossbow last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Calvarian and pro-Erebonian forces and their governments. So it seems. It is made to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively low importance. Well, there's a military presence in the North Highlands. There's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Should I focus on your field study while you're here? We'll do what we can. Unless you learned to try the test for field study, right? Indeed I did. But the hours are already late, I'll give you a task in the morning. As for the area covered in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southern plains to our water. Excuse me, sorry. The southwest. Across the area, and I tracked here today, I believe. Yes, the Highlands are a vast, wide open space. They extend well past the northern end of the settlement, too. Let's just start with the western plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we got in the agenda for tomorrow up in the southwest? Exactly. Try to be back in the settlement around noon, guys. I'll do the remaining tests after midday meal. Got it dead. Anyway, here I'm talking your phone. I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. Rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. Pleasure for you has your beds ready. I mean, this is hurting my ear a little bit less, I guess. Should think. I'm watching the way too. Me too. Come on, I'm sure broken out on his own. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. Emma, you little softie. I like talk forever. Like, thing is, like, even if I do voice one-ups, I still talk like in fucking, because I've been recording for so long. It'd be like an hour later, you know, and it's like, dude. Sorry, I know your girls probably would have preferred some rooms, but this is what we got. Oh, don't worry about it. We're used to what gentlemen after all. We have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, guys. Let's take over your family's place then. Sisters both insist on I couldn't turn them down. We'll be right if I come and wake you guys up at sunrise. Yeah, that sounds fine. I think I'm gonna fall asleep, but the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, guys. He's quite the fortunate man. It's not the same thing while eating dinner. He's got those adorable siblings, 2 parents who really care about him. It's here, guys, to get this calm, level-headed personality. What of a caring family growing up by side of nature like this? It's like we couldn't have turned out any other way. He could not turn out any other way. Ah, true enough. Anyway, sounds like we got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep at my feet at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. Don't worry, Emma, you're already dressed. Sorry, I'm fucking cracking my knuckles. You're gonna have to deal with me. There's like cows. That's what it sounds like. I like how it still keeps on his student council band. I'm dead.
Oh, right. North Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday.
I'm telling you, why don't we just live like this?
I wonder if Master Ka-Fi trained out in the wilderness like this.
What the fuck?
You're up early, Reen.
Morning, guys. Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
It's funny because he's been dressed like that the entire game. He would have changed into this uniform.
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Okay. I guess we should wake up.
I like how he just didn't. He's like, why are you dressed like that? Oh, I was just helping the sheep. That doesn't answer why you're dressed like that.
Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep? Glasses. Glasses.
The eternal struggle for people with glasses. Not me though.
You guys.
These aren't vision glasses. I mean, like, I'm seeing through them, but they're not like I don't have a prescription glasses. These are tinted in a certain way.
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
I can see just fine. I can see quite well, actually. I did get told once upon a time in one exam I've ever had that I might need reading glasses when I'm like way older, but this is delicious. I concur. Is it a kind of milk porridge? Well, I guess I know you have the cheese milk and salt cured meat. I'm sorry. Okay, it's a soup, right? Yeah, because it's a porridge. I was like, for a second I thought they were drinking like like sheep milk and like meat tea, and I was like, no. Yeah, I helped. Oh, that young and you're already better cooks than me. I really need this recipe for me too. Okay, well, the first thing you do is... Princess seem like such nice people. Seeing the ones that bless you with their guidance. I think so too. Oh, dude, my nails, like, I never really need to, like, file it, but I'm busy doing this. Okay, let me give you this. Thank you. Okay, we have to go to the commander, go to a doctor, and then go to the watchtower. Let's see, we'll be helping gather some medicinal herbs and there's even a request from Center Gate. Looks like you've chosen tasks that help us become familiar with the Highlands. That's the idea, but a lot of time choosing tasks to give you a nice sweeping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, that you should be able to complete all the requests in the southwestern reaches of the Highlands. Understood? Thanks again. Alright, we got work to do. So you finished all these tasks and returning by noon? Yep, we'll be having lunch back here in the settlement. Also, I would recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. The Highlands are vast. I'd hate it when you got lost or caught out there because you headed out on foot. If that's true, you best say heed to where we're going. May the blessing of the winds and the gods be with you. Take care, everyone. Something contains 3 useful facilities. Others homes, orbital factory, trading posts as weapon armor. Lodging out allows you to rest. Visit them whenever you need. Got it. Okay. Let me go do the side quests really fast and then come back. So I went out to the Highlands. You know, they're pointing at that stone circle, so I just went up to it. There's a chest I need to get. Wow, they're looking they're up close. This is just the circle we saw on the way to the settlement yesterday. I was surprised by the size. Well, like I said yesterday, these were supposed to placed to be here 1,000 years ago. So these used to be some kind of ceremonial site. We don't know much more than that. Can't help but wonder how they could possibly build something like this without the use of modern technology. Since the mystery really enchants people.
Let's go meet with the Lieutenant General.
Are.
It's my turn.
Maybe, guys.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Thank you. Okay. We are inside Zender Gate. Kind of looks like, you know, most the military places do. Well, it's stuck to this guy, but, yeah, you can kind of see there's just like certain, kind of the same, rinse and repeat. You know, military bases never look like anything special, so. Okay, let's go speak with the general. Bye. Thank you for coming. Looks like you're able to get a good night's rest after your long journey. Yeah, we were. Thank you for concern, sir. Thank you for preparing these horses for us yesterday. Really appreciate you taking the time on your busy schedule for us. No need to thank me. It was the least I could do to welcome Gaius back to his homeland. Thank you very much. Wouldn't have been able to enroll in the academy if not for your recommendation. I'm truly grateful. Really? It did seem like the two of you are not strangers. You can only imagine the circumstances that would give cause for a nomad to meet an Imperial officer. Does boggle the mind, doesn't it? Actually, I owe a great debt to Gaius. He saved my life. Seriously? We first met around a year ago, back when I took my post here at Zender Gate. Upon an inspection of the Highlands, I found myself surrounded by a pack of wolf-like beasts. Then, I know a young Gaius comes galloping, spear in hand, to pull my ass out of the fire. What a way to meet! Huh, it's like a textbook definition of acting without thinking. No, you should be proud of yourself. There I was, on the defensive, cautiously gauging my best course of action. The Gaius spilled in the fray, all alone, and fought off a lot of them. This is a year ago? Back when he was just 16? Unbelievable. This sounds just wild enough to be a true Gaius story. Yeah, that's the Lieutenant General I first became acquainted. He's the one who wrote me the recommendation that allowed me to roll in the academy. Saw a lot of potential in you. Figured I'd be ashamed if you're never going to give the chance to realize it. Glad to see you again, Gaius. As am I. Anyway, let's move along to business. Ready for me to explain what you'd like you to do? Ready when you are, sir. There's something about hunting down dangerous monsters been said around here, right? Indeed, it's a ferocious beast, but a dangerous one. Reports coming of people being attacked on the way across the Highlands. This is another kind of problem that's best not ignored. Is it possible to send an army after it? Of course, I was exactly that. Fortunately, it never stays in one place for too long. As such, we're initially unable to pinpoint a specific location where we can mount an operation against it. These are fast ways our hunting attack is constantly moving is an easy task. You said initially, though, so does that mean... Sure, I'm thinking, Miss Milstein. Several days ago, I managed to discover at least one of its haunts. Right as I was about to drop plans for an operation, I was informed you'd be paying us a visit. I figured good battle might be just the right kind of mission for your field study. Ah, so that's how it happened. Would you mind telling us where we can find the monster, sir? We turned to a basin that lies east-northeast of Zender Gate. It's always on the move, it appears to linger in the area during this time of day. I'd like to ask you to head there right away and exterminate for us. I should. Leave everything to us. We won't let you down. Excellent. I'm counting on you then. Basin shouldn't too far on horseback. Take care. Understand, sir. Alright, we're looking for a base in the east northeast of here. Let's get going then. Okay, and then I will go see you at the monster. Okay, so this is the watchtower, just to give you a fun. This is the watchtower. Isn't that they ought to pay menu in terms of facilities and armaments? Still, it does have the imposing look expected from a military base. Though the atmosphere doesn't seem especially tense. Building itself appears to be relatively new as well. Well, yeah, it was only built around 3 years ago. Never know, it looks kind of out of place here in the Highlands. Let's get a better look inside. Let's jump off the horse for a second. So we're at the watchtower. I've just been walking around, guys, because I can't stare at Emma's feet riding on the horse all the time. I just can't. I can't do it. Her feet that are permanently bent like this. Man, I'm bored. Excuse me, you wouldn't have to be Zats, would you? The one and only. Yeah, the students from the doors here on the field study or something, right? What can I help you with? Actually, I came to bring you something from the settlement. Oh, something from Kilton, right? Please tell me it is. So I can't wait to get his hands on what we got. Must have really been looking forward to it. You could say that. Because President just put the only thing we had to look forward to out here. Thanks so much for bringing it. Well, how about your first? Thanks again. Oh yes, since you came all the way out here. How about I show you the view from the top? Might be useful at field study of yours. Really? That sounds great. You sure we're allowed? Ah, no problem. Besides, Lieutenant General Zex said to do what we could to make your stay a good one. Yeah, I'll show you the way. Well, thanks. Are you Jolly Rancher? I have tongue scream, but I feel like I hit something at the top of my mouth right here. So that's the Republic Army's base. That's the one. Though as you can tell, it's not exactly a massive outpost. One thing, the bulk of the forces are made up of tanks, and tanks aren't too hot here on the Highland terrain. It's true. And yet they build a base here anyway, just to keep up appearances. It's like staring match between two stubborn children. Useless. No, it's pretty spot on. Still, clearly the air ships from both armies cruising around here. So you can't let guard down too much either. So if you ask me, the chance of anyone starting a war in a place like this is pretty much zero. Anyway, relax and enjoy the view while you're here. Just like this don't come along every day after all. These are showing us the way. Be careful of the opportunity. I said that weird. Well, no, glad to hear. Yeah, would you mind giving this to Coat when you get back to the settlement? That's cool. What might this be? Oh, just listening for me sharing things with us. She's kind of bad if I didn't at least try and give her something in return. Ah, I understand. We should have passed along for you. Thanks. Okay, and then I thought that was a fucking enemy for a second. Look, it's just like how windy it is. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Yeah, like leaves and shit in the air. Interesting. Oh, apparently this is the giant monster. Yeah. So. He's kind of cool. I would love to see something in him, like a Subnautica type game. I actually bought Subnautica. I have Subnautica Below Zero on my wish list because I really want to play. Because I thought the first Subnautica was so cool, but I've already seen like everything as I watched it play. That's regardless of the point. This would be cool. Is my point. So that's what we keep looking for. Attention! No, did say there's a spot around here at this time of day too. Let's make sure to fully prepare we can engage it. Understood. Let the Lieutenant General down.
Watch out! This is a tough.
That takes care.
Okay, wipe that bitch. Alright, looks like they take care of their task. Seems so. This will go some way toward repaying the debt, Lieutenant General. My, how gracious of you. Well, I'm happy for you. This lieutenant's in a gate report access to Lieutenant General. Alright, so right back around. Oh no, you're getting fast travel there? Thank fuck. Thank you, game. So you're able to defeat the beast. Excellent work. I really appreciate your assistance. And allowed us to prevail. So it seems. You're for a job well done, you've earned it. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Always glad to be of service. Even though we not prevailed, the troops here would have soon made short work of the beast. Perhaps so, but I appreciate your assistance nonetheless. And against the monster, I'd rather avoid deploying soldiers. Mobilizing troops tend to alarm people. Sure, you may have been able to defeat it, but this was better outcome for all concerned. I see, that does make sense. He seems like a skilled leader. I'd heard of One-Eyed Zex in the Vander School swordsmanship before, but yes, I've heard that he's a celebrated military general. Back when I first met him, he really changed our perspective on everyone in the military. I can see why now. Regardless, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm sure you feel today will be an invaluable experience, and hopefully a memorable as one. Wish you the best with all your remaining tasks. Thank you, sir. We'll do our best. Excuse us, then. Okay, let's report back to the place. Can't think of what to call it right now. It's the village. I'm gonna see if there's other morning tasks. Yeah, we hit all the essential ones. I hit the side one, too. Good work, everyone. So it's ready. Just give it a little more time. Alex, you came back on time then. It's luck or intuition. Either way, there's not enough to go around. Sure, as you're starting after writing all the plans this morning. Well, I am pretty hungry. Writing can certainly be strenuous. It smells wonderful. And it's starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. Hey, no eating before it's done. Anyway, let me thank you for working hard this morning. You can see you'll be on a midday meal in just a minute. there sat down and waited for the meal to be served. After eating their fill of the warm... Dude, I have like a pain in my side. After eating their fill of warm, fragrant, naan bread and savory kebabs, they all washed it down with a cup of Sheeta's finest herbal tea. Sorry, I have like a pain in my side. Ah, that really hit the spot. I still want to eat more, but my stomach is protesting. That non-fluckery meat was really delicious. It tasted so fresh, too. I baked on a kind of a collapsible stove. Glad you liked it. I doubt you see bread like that much in the Empire. Oh, I don't think I can eat another bite. She was wonderful finish to the meal, too. Yes, Mr. Bright's quite a bit while I've been away. Yes, the etiquette was perfect as well. People continue to learn and improve. Thank you. She got praised by the cool boy. Lily! It looks like you're able to recover your strength. Lily, you're about ready to start thinking about the afternoon's tasks. Oh, yes, of course. Should we get started clearing up first, then? We don't need to worry yourselves with that. Oh, no, I'd feel terrible if you had to do it on your own. Then we should begin. Field study. Camera caravan. Wandering sheep. Special lesson. They're only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging. Not to mention tedious. So I'd like you to turn your attention towards the northern highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, though, which will give you a lot of ground to cover. Less than fresh horses near the northern exit, so just head that way out when you're ready to leave. Thank you. Alright, everyone, let's do this. Should go and swing visit the elder first and see the client for our only essential quest this afternoon. That seems sensible. Okay, let's pay the elder a visit. Take care, everyone. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna cut the episode there. I need to stop spinning around, please. As you've seen up until this point, I've kind of fucked up a lot of things. This audio is also going to sound different because of this headphone, but the audio will definitely be fixed by the next episode, I swear. I will sit here and make it sound so good. But anyways, we're going to leave the rest of the day and the other things that are going to happen because it's definitely going to be a while and I know that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. All of the guides I used are posted down below as well as my schedule, and all of my social links are in my bio, so you can follow me on pretty much any platform. Thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with me through the mess that I'm making Cold Steel with my audio and shit. And I do hope to see you in the next video nonetheless, or over on my Twitch channel. Okay, bye!